hands align. In red and white they always shine. With every pass it feels divine. Arsenal's on my mind. From hybrid days to Emirates grand, each match a symphony perfectly planned. With every goal we take our stand. Arsenal's on my mind.
Welcome back to the Arsenal on My Mind podcast. As always, it is Spike.
Sekijay in the house.
Sekijay in the house, guys. Welcome back. Wow, this week is interesting.
It's cooking.
It's been cooking. It's been cooking.
Arsenal is cooking now.
We've been, at least now it doesn't look like we're dragging our feet.
Yeah. Things are moving finally.
It feels like there's been a plan. Mm-hmm. At least it looks like on paper that so far they've gotten everyone they wanted. Obviously, yeah. We've not, we've not gone after any players that is in a bidding war, right? Mm-hmm. Kind of goes back to that line I said in the first episode of this season or this return. I said Arsenal only wants players who want them.
Yes,
it's evident today.
Yeah,
or this week.
And I think Gyökeres has played it well by just going all out and just burning the bridge with Lisbon, just to prove to Arsenal that, because I think that gave Arsenal the confidence to wait, of course, and not look at elsewhere. And the thing is, he wouldn't have had to burn that bridge if they just held at the end of the bargain, right? Mm-hmm. And I know it was a different, a different president or whatever that made the promise to him about his release clause. Yeah,
yeah, but whatever. The new president was like, that was a verbal agreement. I don't care. So he wouldn't have to do all that if they was like, oh yeah, It's like telling your old boss that you're getting a raise, right? And then the new boss comes and like, I ain't giving you that raise. It's cold, and I get it, but if they had just honored their agreements, there would have been no need for him to push it this far.
Yeah, but what are we talking about, people? Big news. It's widely reported now that Arsenal agrees a deal with Victor Gyökeres, with Lisbon for Victor Gyökeres, in the range of £63 million,
plus add-ons
of 10 million. So that will take it to 73. And another big news: Arsenal agrees a deal with Valencia
for Mosquera.
Christian Mosquera. Is looking like, the squad is looking
good. So I'll ask you this: does the Gyökeres signing make us title contenders again?
No, not one more.
One more superstar.
Yes.
So I feel like we've been buying backups.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Kepa's a backup.
Yes.
Nogad's a backup.
Yes.
Okay, maybe not Zubimendi.
Zubimendi is not a backup,
right? But he's
a first-team player.
Right? And then
can you call him a superstar? He's a star.
No, not a superstar, but a star. Mosquera is a backup.
He's a Spanish international.
Really? Is he capped by the national team?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
He played in Europe.
Young. He's still young.
He played in the team that won the Euro.
Really?
Well, yeah.
But not much, though, I imagine.
No, he was back up to Rodri.
He played in midfield? Oh, it means Zubimendi.
Yeah, I'm talking about Zubimendi.
Of course, duh. I'm talking about Mosquera. Sorry. Yeah, Zubimendi, of course. Yeah, so I think Mosquera is a backup. And arguably, depending on what happens with the window, Madueke is a backup. Depending on what happens.
You see, with the Madueke situation, first I want to say it was distasteful.
Completely crap. Humans are overrated.
Yeah, absolutely distasteful. The way some misguided Arsenal fans came down on the young man. If you're upset, you should be upset with the Arsenal coach for wanting the player, or you should be upset with the director for actually following the player and the board, not the player. The player didn't do anything wrong.
Yep.
Now that being said, I'll be mad if Madueke is the signing.
Gotcha. And
I want to believe he's also in the same category as Norgard and Mosquera, a squad player.
Albeit a very expensive one, right?
It's an expensive one, but he's that'll be a very good squad player.
So here's my thing on Madueke, right? I think last episode I said it that I didn't want him, but it doesn't mean
we all said we didn't.
But the thing is, right? I think a lot of the vitriol he's been getting, the hate he's been getting, is not because of how he plays or who he is.
No, it's because
it's come from Chelsea.
He's a Chelsea player.
And that's ridiculous. If we had paid 50 million for Madueke from some random German team or something, or from his old team, PSV, we would be, there would be no hate towards him.
There would be no hate.
Right? I think the feeling is that Arsenal is shopping in Chelsea's reject pile. You know?
Well,
I mean,
you want to call Kai Havertz a reject?
he was, but I mean, obviously he's proven himself differently. But he was to them, right? They were going to, they bought Jackson, they're going away, they bought Nkunku, you know?
Well, Chelsea's transfer policies is ludicrous because this just before they sold Kai Havertz, the season before he was their best player,
Of course.
the entire season.
Of course.
You know, so
So the thing is,
Madueke was one of their most consistent
He's a
players
damn good player.
last season.
he's a really, really good player.
Very quick.
You know, in fact, his only sin is having played for Chelsea.
Yes.
You know,
He's a very good player.
yeah, and
Quality.
literally of all the wingers,
And he's still just 23.
yes, and all the wingers that Maresca had to his disposal, he played the most games. He
Yeah.
played more games than Neto, more games than who's the other winger? It doesn't matter, right? But the bottom line is
Mudryk.
that too, you know, and I just think is the whole Chelsea thing, you know, and it's unfair because granted, here's the thing, right? 50 million is a lot of money for a backup, unless you're playing big dog ball, right? And me and you have been talking about it. We don't see Arsenal as a big dog quite yet.
Well, we have to.
But that's big dog ball.
One day you have to get. I mean, who are we chasing? City and
Liverpool. And probably,
is Frimpong a starter?
yes, for them.
Kekes.
Maybe.
How much did they buy Kekes?
Well, he's a Premier League player though, right?
Madueke is a Premier League player.
I know. I'm just saying, but Kekes is a baller. And
Madueke is a baller.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He might start over
Robinson
because he's younger. You know, like he's younger. And the thing is, like, Robinson didn't play his best season last year.
Yeah, he didn't.
You know, so they're looking.
Saka exposed him.
Yeah, he got a lot,
Scheme,
right?
yeah.
So my thing is, you know, yes, Kirkes was highly rated and so forth, and that's fine. And I'm saying the money is not too much for Madueke. It's too much for a backup player, not Madueke himself.
Yeah,
per
no,
se.
I get
You
what
know?
you're saying.
And yeah, because I mean, if he was, if he wasn't from Chelsea, I think there'd be a lot less hate. And if he was cheaper from Chelsea, there'd be a whole lot less hate. If he came towards the end of the window, there'd be a whole lot less hate.
Timing.
Right? But I think the feeling that people, all these things came to a single point. It's Chelsea again. It's expensive, and it's so early before the wingers we actually want.
Yeah.
You know, which means that if things hit the fan and we can't get who we want, all of a sudden it's only Madueke, which is your biggest fear.
Yeah, that's my biggest fear, and you know, I would not like that. Now, if we get Madueke and get Eze, then now we're talking.
Yes.
You know, because I don't see Madueke benching Martinelli.
I see it, but
Is it good enough on the left?
again,
bench
sure,
Martinelli?
maybe not, but
Martinelli did not have his best season last season, yes,
Right.
but you know, Martinelli is going to give him a fight on the left.
of course, and that's the goal of the squad, right?
Now, if
no one should be comfortable.
True. But if he's a backup for Saka, and we still go out there and get a Rodrigo, now let's say,
Right.
and still get Eze,
I'm happy. That would be the best window ever.
that would be already it's looking like it's our best window ever.
With the Yorker signing, of course.
Yes, you know. But if we now get Rodrigo and Eze,
Or Eze. I think it'll be either or.
why can't we get both?
We can, but I don't think they will.
Because what you call it, Rodrigo, Eze's deal, the way Arsenal is trying to structure Eze's deal is so that they can still get
One more player.
one more player on the left.
I can agree with that.
You know,
Yeah.
how much is Eze now?
The rumor is 68. Well, his release clause is 68.
Yeah,
And Arsenal won somewhere near 60.
yeah, but Arsenal wants to put 45 up front.
And
That's the report. They put 45 up front and structure the rest.
Right,
You know,
right.
so the reports literally stated so that it does not affect Arsenal's financial
fair play thing.
ability to still go for
still
big
go for-
signings
yeah,
this
true,
window.
true.
So I liked the sound of that. You know,
Yeah.
so and this is being greedy. You know, but even if we get just Eze right now at this point, with Madueke,
I'm happy.
It's a great window.
It's a great window.
It's a great
You
window.
got 3 attacking players in one window. You can't ask for much more.
Absolutely.
You
then you get a highly rated young center back that can be an understudy to Saliba. That's a beautiful. You see, those are the kind of signings I do in FIFA. You know,
understudy.
You know, and a report just came out today that we're still not interested in entertaining, or Arsenal is not interested in entertaining any offers for Kiwo.
That one I'm on the fence.
Why? Because
he played well at the end of the season after Gabriel got injured. I'll give him that, right? But I guess to me it's two-sided. Obviously, there's a player in there because a lot of teams have interest in him. So obviously there's a player in there. And to me, the only reason I keep Kiwior, only reason, because he's a lefty.
Yeah.
Other than that, I would sell him, right? As a lefty that can play on the left side like Gabriel, you know, we don't have any other, I mean, I guess Calafiori can do it, but Mikel seems very determined to not play Calafiori center back, you know? So that's the only reason why I say keep Kiwior is also a left-footed center back.
Yeah.
But I'm not like tied to him in any way. If a bid comes in for anything close to 25, 30, I think you take it.
Yeah, but I think Kiwior is going to serve the squad more, you know, than let's say Zinchenko right now.
Well, Zinchenko I think is going to leave.
Okay,
Yes.
so if Zinchenko leaves, that automatically opens up space in the left back position where Calafiori,
Which happened how it was last year, effectively.
so it will be Calafiori and Skelly.
Yep.
Now that means we have just 2 left backs.
That's how many do you need?
That's what I'm saying. So just 2. So at that point, you want to keep Kiwior.
Yes. No, I agree with him. The only reason I would keep him, I'm saying, is a left footer, right? If he was also like a right footer center back, I would say get rid of him, right?
Yeah.
Or not get rid of him, but take the money, you know, and sell him. But I'm fine with keeping Kiwior. So it will be Kiwior, Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel, and
Ben White.
Ben White's going to be center back technically. Yeah, I mean, I guess all our players can play center back. It's the whole thing. They can all play center back. Timber can, Calafiori can, Ben White can. So
Skelly can.
well,
Skelly,
he can do a lot of
Skelly can
things.
play everywhere.
So either way, I'm happy with the squad, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think the only people we're going to look to sell, right, on the squad is, you know, obviously Zinchenko, Vieira, right? Reece Nelson, man, that guy, he must have.
He's still there.
He's there with them in Spain. Dude, he must have like some secret on some Arsenal freaking higher up.
Well, yeah, because he can't go away.
He can't. I mean,
They can't seem to get rid of him.
yeah. And the thing is, like, I don't mind the kid. I really don't mind him. To me, he's a player that's a non-plus, right?
Yeah.
He won't take anything away.
Yeah.
But he won't add anything.
Yeah.
You know, and in a game, sure, playing, but like he's still there. You know. But I think he must be. If you go to loan again,
That means he's really good, huh?
yeah, that means there's something going on there. But
that means they really want to keep him.
yeah, which is crazy to me.
I mean, I've seen flashes of, you know, but still.
Flashes were not enough.
No.
He was a wonder kid for us, like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Enough already, you know. And so he's still there. And then I guess there's the issue of Trossard. I want to keep. I don't even want to talk about it. Just keep him. You know.
I mean, the reports we got is, I mean, rumors out that Trossard most likely might be heading to Fenerbahce. You know,
I saw that rumor too.
yeah,
but
Fenerbahce
my thing
interested.
is, we're not that deep, you know, up front to sell any forwards.
Well,
You know, we're buying 3.
But if we're getting an Eze and a Rodrigo,
yeah,
then we can.
yeah, we're getting 3, right? But doesn't mean that we should just get with the ones we have. You know, the whole goal is to have depth, right? Because all that we've done, besides what we just said, because with Mendy and Yorker, is to buy some backups, right? So we already have backups already in the squad.
Yeah, but if you and I have had this conversation, if you're getting Eze, Shaw, and getting a Rodrigo, Shaw, there's no point keeping Trossard.
I would keep him. Why not? Because he can play everywhere.
Yeah, but Eze, we have we just 2 players coming in this window have that profile of Trossard.
Who?
Eze and Madueke, they can play anywhere.
Yeah, but
front.
Trossard is arguably a better finisher than both of those people.
Well, yes.
Yeah, you know, so we don't have any finishers.
Well,
Yes.
Eze, look at the goals Eze scored. How many goals did Eze score last season?
I have no idea, but he
He
strikes
scored like 15.
he strikes the ball really well.
Yeah.
So, but that's not the same thing as finishing.
Well, yeah, Trossard is a great finisher.
He's a great finisher, right? You got to go ice cold. But anyways, I think we buy the 3, we sell just the 3 I mentioned. You know, Zinchenko, Vieira, and Reece Nelson, and Lokonga showed up today in camp.
Tavares is gone, right?
You already sold him, yes.
Yeah.
Lokonga showed up today.
It's like Tavares is gone, and I saw a report. He's top 25 left backs in the world.
Dude, he was the best left back in Italy last year.
Wow.
Yeah, he played. The thing is, he's a pure left back, not inverted, not just left back, bomb down, up and down.
Yeah.
Right. And you know, most teams in Italy play with 3 in the back, so he plays wing back. So that suits him really well.
Really well.
His best game for us was when we were playing 3 in the back, and he was a wing back. But Mikel obviously wants an inverted left back,
Yeah.
and there's just no chance of him doing that.
Mikel wants
Same thing with Tierney. You know, this doesn't work.
Yeah, Mikel wants inverted left and right back.
Yes,
He wants both of them
to be able to form that box midfield. So, you know, but Lokonga showed up in camp today, surprisingly. Joined him in Spain. You know, I mean, he's one that is a
He got
player
a lot of
there
games last season.
for Sevilla. I think it was on loan.
He
Sevilla.
got a lot of games in, you know, that's a plus.
The plus, Sevilla almost got relegated there, so there's that.
Which is also a plus.
Well, it just means that, you know, they have to play whoever they got to play. You know what I mean? Either way, there's a player there. To me, if he's worthy of keeping, then so is Trossard. Because his extra body that will never get to play, but you got to keep him.
Yeah, well,
if you're going to keep him, I mean, not if you got to.
but obviously you have to also look at the financial part of it. If it makes sense financially,
Yes.
they keep Trossard. But if it doesn't make sense financially,
of course. No,
if we have to make room for the wage,
it was either or.
Yeah.
It was keep Trossard or get Rodrigo. It's very easy, right? Get Rodrigo, right? So it's not that. I'm just saying, keep them all, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about Liverpool. Who have they sold? One guy, one defender. They're a young defender. Forget his name. The Kwanzaa.
Oh yeah, Kwanzaa.
They sold him to Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all they did.
And I think he's a very good defender.
Yeah, and they bought 3 players as well. So, I mean, besides
3 very good players.
Yeah, besides Diaz is being linked elsewhere, I haven't heard of him needing to sell anybody.
True.
Right? They're adding and they're keeping their players.
Basically, Waits and Frimpong came from Leverkusen. So they already have that connection.
Yep, and then they got Kirkers, like you said, yeah.
Well, that's their problem. Arsenal is looking good.
Yep.
Zubimendi is confirmed. Norgard is confirmed. Kepa is confirmed. Gyökeres has been agreed. Mosquera agreed. Madueke is confirmed.
Passed his medical today.
He passed his medical. So, I mean, folks, it's looking like our best window ever.
In a long time, for sure.
Ever.
I don't know about ever, but in a long time.
Ever.
The window we bought, the season we bought Aubameyang, that was a good window.
No, nothing close to that. We're basically getting in 6 first team players. Yeah. You know.
Okay.
You know, so this is, you know, it's looking great. We're greedy. Get Eze, get Rodrigo.
In that order.
I mean,
in that order. I want us to get Eze first.
Yes, get Eze first.
Because the Rodrigo one, I think is going to drag out.
We can drag that one out.
You know?
Get Eze, let him join the boys and go to Singapore, right? Is this where they're going?
I don't know, but they scheduled a friendly for next week against Watford.
Oh.
And then I don't know where they're going to the preseason, but they're going to do the Emirates Cup. Yeah. Either way, right? Just, I mean, Gyökeres, I mean, I know it's agreed and everything, you know, to me, I only feel comfortable when I see that jersey home.
Yes, sign
that picture. But I mean, I'm excited for him.
Oh, yeah.
We talk about it to the end of the days, you know?
Yeah.
Like, way a different level.
So now the question is, if let's not assume we're going to sign Eze or Rodrigo. If the window shuts right now, do you think we can compete with Liverpool and Man City?
I think so. Here's why. Because all of last season, with less players, arguably, Partey is the only exception here, right? Everyone said all we felt was that we needed a striker to compete with those guys. We're getting the striker.
True.
right? So if Arsenal had signed nobody else, kept the same exact squad, and only signed Gyökeres, right? Yeah, we're disappointed with the number of bodies, but you're like, well, you got what you needed, right?
Yep.
Everything else we've done so far, the Norgards, the Zudmendis, I wouldn't call them needs.
No, they make sense.
Yeah, the wants. We wanted those players, we got them,
Yeah.
you know? But the need was a striker. So I think we still compete, right? I think with him and Eze and Rodrigo, we're favorites, not just competing.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
That's the difference. With him, we're like, yeah, we're in the mix no matter what.
Yeah.
You know? You get this other two. You get Eze. I think the only thing that can really beat us up is Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
You get Rodrigo, then I don't think on any given day, they got to be scared of us.
I mean, and Liverpool too. They have their own challenges now,
Right.
Psychologically with Jota.
Even without that, Liverpool did not beat us last season, did they? No.
But yeah,
We beat them and we drew, right?
yeah, but these teams have shown that they don't have to beat us to win the league.
My point, I agree. So I'm just saying. So it's like, I don't care how scary they are, right? I just want us to do better at picking up those points that we dropped.
Verts and Frimpong to have to adjust as the same way as Gyökeres has to adjust.
Yep.
They've not played the Premier League before too.
I mean, Wirtz is one thing; he's a wonder kid. Frimpong has only excelled in Alonso's system and made him so sought after because he was. Interestingly, I didn't see a lot of stats about his defensive stats.
No,
He scored a lot of goals for a fullback because of how he played. You know, so it's like I'm not worried about Frimpong walking anybody down, right? He's probably okay.
But the same thing. I mean, it's a similar profile with the guy that just left, Alexander Arnold.
Yeah,
he's not a defensive.
Exactly.
More of an attacking
threat. Yeah. So you know, and then
it's probably going to fit.
City with Turkey. I mean, is a good X factor player.
Mamouche is a very good
Mamouche was a really good signing by City.
Oh yeah,
and it was a January signing.
Yeah, Mamouche is a very good signing.
Dude, he is good enough to give Haaland like some games to sit.
Absolutely,
you know,
absolutely.
And he did.
Absolutely,
the season. So great signing. So City will be back, of course. You know, and Rodri is back, of course. And they've upgraded the left back. You know, with everyone's looking good.
Arsenal is looking good.
Yeah, we just need. Like I said, dream.
Newcastle just got a Kaititi.
Well, they're trying to.
Oh, well,
again, you see,
they're going to play 4-4-2 or 3-5.
My point is that they have the best striker in the Premier League, the most complete striker anyway, right? And they're breaking the record, the transfer record to buy Ekite or whatever his name is.
Because
that's my point. We shouldn't be trying to sell Trossard because he bought Rodrigo. No, keep him on.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
keep him on. Because you only buy who grew Ekitete, whatever his name was, Ekitete, whatever, right? Typically, that's a marquee signing if you're breaking your transfer record.
Yeah, that's a good.
But you have Isak.
Yeah,
so it's like
they probably want to play 5-3.
They ain't going to play two strikers. Because they love their wingers. They're a wing-based team.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
Again, it's fine if they do some games. My point is, though...
It makes sense, though. Wilson is out for the season, I think.
No, he's gone. They released him.
Oh, they released him.
Yeah, so they did a striker.
So they basically brought in competition for Isak.
Of course. Yeah. That's my point. So my thing is, looking at the price that's being quoted for them for that kid, right? Why should we be complaining about spending 50 on Madueke?
That's what I'm saying.
You know, because he's gonna come in there and not play.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, he's not gonna bench Isak. You know, yes, they had a need for a striker, but they are breaking. I mean, can you imagine if after we bought Gyökeres, we now go and break our transfer record and buy Isak? That would be nuts. That's what Newcastle is doing.
That's what big clubs do.
Exactly. And we agree that whether Arsenal is a big club or not yet. And we're getting there.
Well, the transfer window is looking, at the end of the transfer window, if we can get Eze and Rodrigo, then we're a big club.
Oh, for sure.
But if we get Eze, I'm happy.
Eze, I'm happy. Rodrigo, I'm ecstatic. Over the moon.
Oh, yeah. It makes us, because that way, Rodrigo will be a statement signing, not just for the Premier League, but for Europe.
Absolutely.
You see, because we're trying to tell the world now that Arsenal, the big dogs are here now.
Yep.
We can have a Champions League night and have a glittery of superstars, on the field, showcasing our strength. So I think so far the window looks good. I'm excited. You know, more keep them
Keep it
coming.
going. Keep it going. Hopefully, we get Eze next, and then Rodrigo later. Whatever. But I mean, great week for Arsenal.
Fantastic week.
Again, Madueke, obviously you don't watch our podcast yet, but I'm behind you, dog. You know.
Oh, we got your back.
We got your back. You're a baller. We know it.
Play for the badge.
Yeah.
And the rest will be fine.
Yeah. Don't worry about.
You play for this badge, and every other person, all the fans will fall in line.
Yes. Don't worry about that fan nonsense. You know, it's things like this that make people say that Arsenal fans are annoying. It's things like this. You know. But yeah. Anyways, it's been a great week.
Yep.
We'll hope for more positive news next week when we do our next episode. But other than that, guys,
share, like, subscribe,
please,
and keep Arsenal on your mind.
Keep Arsenal on your mind, guys.
Let's go.
Peace out.
Under floodlights, the fans align. In red and white, they always shine. With every pass, it feels divine. Arsenal's on my mind. From hybrid days to Emirates grand, each match a symphony perfectly planned. With every goal we take our stand, Arsenal's on my mind. Oh Arsenal, you never fail. Through rain and sun, our steadfast sail.